woke up this morning to a sale. Well, he hasn't signed the paperwork yet, but he did make his down payment, and that's what our goal for today is to get the paperwork completed and to get the sale closed. And then I'll be able to report at the end of the day how that affects passive income. Also on tap today is another sale. We have it ready to go. The guy has already made a portion of his down payment. He did that on Friday. He asked for Monday, and then we didn't get back to him because we were waiting on some paperwork on our end. And today is the day. We are ready to go. Let's get that one wrapped up today. Both of those very nice sales, and I look forward to sharing them with you today. So the guy that bought the land from us overnight put his down payment. He has not signed the paperwork yet, and I'm told that it will probably be tomorrow before we get the sale done. So I'm not going to have anything to report today as I see it right now. That's the way it goes sometimes, but hopefully I'll have something to report tomorrow. Maybe some great news for tomorrow, but today it looks like it's a big strikeout. I do want to take an opportunity though to talk to you about time management, because that's one of the questions I'm asked all the time is, how did you find the time to do an executive job at a Fortune 300 company and still have time for your family and still have time to launch this business in land investing? And I can tell you that it went down by exact military precise timing. Every day was literally blocked out without regard. And let me show you what I kind of a way to do it. Here's the time in the day. And we all have the same 24 hours. Now you'll see like this scale starts at 6 a.m. and ends at 5 a.m. You could do it any which way you want, but this is the time that I would wake up to start my day. I'd wake up at 6 a.m. And in that first hour, it was really about getting dressed for the day, getting my daughter to school. So that first hour of the day was really like personal stuff, like just write down personal. From 7 until about 6, with the exception of 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock was lunch. So here's what we have. First hour of the day, personal. From 7 to noon was work. I had an hour for lunch, and then from 1 till about 6, maybe 5:30, sometimes 5, it was work. Okay? From 6 to 7 or 6 to 8 was family time. That was the time for me to be with my family. From 7 I've shaded in a little bit. From 7 to 10 or from 8 to 11, depending on the day, it was land. Mailing, marketing, everything, laser precision execution, and that's what it takes. It takes knowing what you're going to do, not getting in there and going, oh, wonder what's going on Facebook right now. There was no Facebook, there was no email, there was nothing except mailing and marketing. And I tried to figure out, how is it that I can outsource some of this work to give it to other people so that I could multiply this time? And that's what you have to figure out, is how can you multiply your time? How do you multiply your time? Well, you multiply your time by leveraging other people's time, right? Like, you hire VAs, you use family, you use friends, you get people to help you and you get to leverage their time and multiply yours. So just because I was physically working 3 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day, somewhere in that range, just because I was doing that doesn't mean that that was the extent of the number of hours that it took to run this business. It took a lot more than that, but I leveraged other people, and I did it at a rate in which I wasn't paying the same thing that I would make. For example, if I needed a VA, I went to the Philippines. I hired someone for $3 an hour to do some stuff for me. No problem with that. That's a great wage for them. For us in America, not so good. I leveraged my children. I leveraged them to help me mail 10 cents an envelope. I still do that. It's leveraging other people's time so that you're not the one doing the work. And then next thing you know, instead of only working 2 to 3 hours a day, you're leveraging other people to work 8 to 10 hours a day. Just got a haircut, and before we turn to cinders,